Hey guys, um, things are a little different now, as you can see. I went ahead and got rid of my old desk, and that was quite a task right there. I mean, I, I went in there without knowing anything. I got a local carpenter to put that desk together for me, and uh, it it served me well. I mean, it was a little disappointing. Thing about it was, I told him what I wanted, and when he came back with the finished product, it it cost about half as much as I expected, but it only had half the features, where it did not have the little moat in back that was supposed to help mitigate cable traffic. It didn't have holes in the backs of the drawers that would also help with cable management. Like, say, if I wanted to uh, charge my handhelds, but also like put them somewhere discreet while they're charging. That was the plan, but that did not happen. Uh, Not really sure why. It also came with a lot of baggage. I mean, it was way bigger than I was planning. Way bigger, and it had this big ledge down on the floor level, and I knew why it was there. It was supposed to help make the structure more stable, but it also made it way harder to clean. And so it wound up becoming this big, dusty, nasty mess with like this big tangle of cables. You couldn't really get down in there with ease. So it became like this, almost like this little cave at the corner of my room. Like nasty. If you remember what the spider nest looked like in the animated Hobbit movie, the animated Hobbit movie where the big bearded spiders attack, it was like that. It was really bad. The sheer size of it cast this huge shadow, and it just made my room seem way more dark and dingy. It was not really what I was going for at all. But I gave it a fair shake. 2 years about I had that desk, and it made for a nice little battle station for a while. But recently, my office chair got damaged. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but this it's leaning back pretty far, and that is not by design. There's a huge fissure right here to where it's about to snap off. And even worse, I don't know if you can tell, but because of that, this side of the chair is having to kind of pick up the slack, and so this part is really digging into my back. I never even really liked this one. I thought I did, but this little feature right here, this thing that you're supposed to move up and down, and it's supposed to like give you support or whatever, when really all it is makes it feel like getting jabbed in the back constantly. So overrated, and lots of new office chairs come with that. And so now that it's busted, this weird apparatus is just becoming a hindrance. So I went to my local Office Max looking for a new one. I told you a little bit about this in the last stream, but I went there and it was looking pretty depressing. Lots of dirty, warped floors where there had been fixtures for a long time that were then uprooted. Lots of boxes stacked on top of each other. No organization. Big empty spaces. Really looking like Kmart at the end of its life cycle. but what they liked in presentation, they made up for in inventory because I found this really awesome gaming desk, and I know that's really cheesy, that's really corny, like having a gamer desk, but I can't help myself. I'm way into that really gaudy gamer aesthetic. I mean, now that the desk is in here, I have a little more freedom to show this off. So let me go ahead and just grab the camera real quick, and I'll show you my setup. You've probably seen this like in the corners of my streams, but this is my awesome Elite gamer mouse, the Cyborg Rat or whatever it's called, by Mad Cats. And yes, I know Mad Cats is a meme, but I just love this. Looks like Raiden from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. And now that it's finally out from under my desk, you can finally see what my computer tower looks like. Super fancy pants. With like the big old jet engine right here, the giant side fan, and you can't even really tell right now because the keyboard is on top. I don't have any other place to put it right now, but if I just get this out of the way, really cool keyboard, by the way. I like all the customization it's got going on with the different zones. You can see that it's got the Cross Age Productions colors on it, the blue and turquoise and yellow and red. But under that, there's another fan on top of the tower, and that was another problem that I was running into with my old setup. The thing about it was, with the computer tower, let me not have the top of my head cut off. With the way it was tucked under my desk, there was almost no way for the air to escape, and so my tower was getting way hotter than it was supposed to, especially when I would fire up City of Heroes. Hold on a second. I've got YouTube pulled up on the other monitor, and the preview is acting real funny. I don't know if we're still good. Let me go ahead and refresh this and see if it picks up again, because I'm gonna be real worried if it's gonna foul. There we go. Okay, we're still good, right? It looks good. But yeah, I found this awesome new gamer desk. It's got the fancy carbon nanofiber texture on it. It's got little light up bits. Not going to give away too much of what it looks like. Yeah, we'll get to that later. Suffice to say that I'm really looking forward to putting that together. But before we move forward with that, a couple of things. I want to apologize. First off, the mic is not actually facing the right direction. I want it angled up at me. Gonna be a bit of manhandling of the mic for this part, because later I'm gonna have to move it down to the ground where I am. There we go. That's better. There, now it's angled right at me. What was I saying? I want to apologize for last week's stream, because when I first started and I just had like the little intermission screen up while I was getting ready, that was right after I had made a trip with my parents down a couple towns south. And so I didn't really have time for lunch. So I just went ahead and picked up some fried chicken real quick and tried to scarf that down as fast as I could before the stream started. I was running a little late, like maybe 10 minutes late. For whatever reason, the sound of me just chowing down on fried chicken and watching my YouTube, it came across on the intermission screen, and I don't really know why, because the intermission screen is just supposed to be what you see. It's just a picture. It doesn't have any other elements. I didn't put in like an audio capture device or video capture or mic or whatever. So I'm not really sure how it picked up on that. So after the stream was over, I had to go back and cut that out because that was pretty embarrassing. Hearing just my nasty lip smacking while I watch Alicia X Life. And her reaction series on One Piece. If you haven't seen her, you should. She's been really great, and I've been following her One Piece journey. It's really great getting that feeling of watching One Piece for the first time again. Speaking of, before we get to the desk, we dig into the new chapter. So let's pull that up real quick. There we go. And for this one, I don't know a lot. I think I heard maybe there's something going on with Luffy and Zoro, but that's about it. This is not a chapter that has made big waves the way the last one did. If you remember, when chapter 11-18 dropped, it made some pretty big splashes with that last little bit where Bonnie is somehow able to turn into Nika. I don't really know how that works. I might have already voiced my not really complaints, just questions. It's really confusing. I won't complain right away. I want to see where Oda's going with this. But it's really bizarre. I don't know how you can just grow up to be this mythical creature. I guess you grow up to be like this mythical creature, but becoming all gigantic with crazy hair, I thought that was in your genes. That's not really when she grew up to be super strong, that made sense because it's a theoretical future where she just trained really hard and got strong. But I don't know how you train to be giants, how you train to have wispy white hair and a rubbery body. I don't get it. I guess we're gonna follow up on that with chapter 1119 Emeth. Let me close that. I was watching Super Best Friends play Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. So Emeth. I'm not really clear on what that's supposed to mean, but whatever. Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 9. Kibi getting stoned by kids who resent Kaido. Sorry to show my hand a little bit if I haven't already, but I'm not really that big a fan of Yamato myself. I wouldn't throw stones at her if I could, but not really my most favorite character, far from it. Let's see. I got shown Luffy on the Las Vegas Sphere. Hopefully someday I'll see it with my own eyes. Eiichiro Oda. Unlikely, unfortunately. That guy really stays busy. Really stays busy. It's sad sometimes to think how One Piece has taken over Oda's life. And by the way, I'm looking at my feed right now. Sorry if this is a huge mess. This is about as nice as I could get my bed to look, because I also had to move all the bedding up off the floor, because that's where we're going to be when we're building this desk. And you can see I got all my tools and stuff over here. So it's a bit of a disaster zone right now. I mean, if you think that's bad, you should see what's going on under the camera. This is super bad. Such a mess. But let's see what we got going on. Go Stussy. Words that shroud the truth. You knew this would be my response, right? Friends, don't make me laugh. I did respect you. You were a relentless associate, but nothing will sway Lucci when he comes back. Kaku, I leave. Oh man, getting a little drama with Cypherpole, huh? This is strange. I'm not used to seeing them humanized like this. I think the last time we've seen Cypherpole actually act like a unit with a bit of rapport was way back at the start of Ennie's lobby, when we were just kind of hanging out with Spondum and Gyabara and Kumadori, and they were all just kind of chilling out, and then everybody else shows up and they talk a little bit. Weird, I wasn't expecting this. But back to the real action. This is gonna be a blast. Bonnie looks really cute in her new design. That's Straw Hat's face. It's just like his bounty poster. Nika. 2 Nikas? I see. She made a facsimile with her age powers. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Guys, nothing hurts these things, even if they're sliced up or crushed. That's why I want you to give it your all and hurl me at him full force. What is... Wow, Luffy. What a panel. That is... Wow. I thought Luffy wasn't supposed to get hurt by fire anymore because he's got the Rio. Like, he can repel things before they can touch him. I guess it is a hyper beam. Like, it's coming out in full force. Maybe he can't deflect it the same way he could with, like, Kaido's fire or whatever. Even though Kaido's blast breath was also very much a hyper beam-like attack, where it's this concentrated stream of fire. I don't know. This is weird. I didn't think that Luffy was bothered by fire anymore. If that is fire. It looks like fire. So all we can do is throw you straight at it? Give it our all, huh? You asked for it. We're gonna attack Luffy? Why? Well, he can fly, Bonnie. like I don't know how long he can fly or how far he can fly, but probably best to deal with him now instead of trying to deal with him like when we're way out in the middle of the sea. We'll leave the bird to you guys then. Stop dancing, you fools. Put out the fire and set sail. What? But you two were doing it earlier, Captain. Hurry while I've got a hold of it. Man, Luffy looks nuts right there. With his scorched hair and face. Man, that's freaky. Captain's orders are absolute, Bonnie-chan. Ifrit Jambe. Hell, impactful, strong. Alright then. Giant Nika Memories right punch. Ouch, that hurts. What is going on with Bonnie's body? Like, she's really rubbery? I do not understand what's going on. This seems really weird. But, okay. Huh? It hurts? Ah! Of course it does. You guys are using hockey. Now, Gum Gum, don't let up, Bonnie-chan. Keep going till you've crushed the life out of him. What's wrong with you guys? Roar. Get with the roar sound effect. But the booming dawn balloon. What is... Okay. Bye-bye, Mars. Alright, it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon. Don't be too sure about that. Watch Mars turn around and like hyper beam his way back, like that one scene in Godzilla, where Godzilla uses his atomic breath to fly around, like a stray fire extinguisher. Let's get going, guys. Yeah, what about Usopp and the others? They were meant to fly down and meet us here, but they're late. I'll go check. Alice-chan? York is monitoring us. Lilith, we're... is this going to be like a self-sacrifice thing? Where the Vegapunks want to stay behind to let everyone else escape? Nothing of the sorts. That's why... Okay, Colin. Huh? Whoa. That ceaselessly inherited aspect. It's on again. And it... Oh, dang, it's Katakuri. And Brownie and Moscato. So, Whole Cake Island has not yet... Or not really... Yeah. Oh, yeah. It says Whole Cake Island. So, Totland has not yet been, like... completely raided and pillaged. I imagine that after the events of Wano, it would kind of be the end of the line for all of Big Mom's associated territories. Like, other pirate groups would just swoop in and pick them clean. What's he talking about? We can call it a will. It's on. It's back on. Was it a bad signal? Elders, you just interrupted the transmission. And to those that have suffered for this, the snail's memory circuit is still intact. You have to destroy it directly if you want to shut it down for good. Well, have fun trying to do that now that it's at the bottom of the ocean. How's that going to work? There's no way to get to that thing now. Not unless you can, like, hyper beam through the water. I can only pray my voice reaches you. Why are we looking at Gaimon? What does that have to do with anything? Huh? What the... Is this rain? Was that an explosion? No. It's the Cypher Pole agents and a bunch of debris. They're falling out of the sky. Catch them, they'll die. The Seraphim are here too. Look, old timers, that monster's spitting them out. It's like a fountain. It's coming for us. We gotta hurry and get some distance. What is going on? Why is this happening? Jupiter is horking up a bunch of random stuff that he's eaten? For what purpose? Is he just freaking out? He just handed the deadliest weapons in the world back to his enemies. With the Seraphim here, and, like, no. Now remember, it's only the pacifista who looked like Bonnie's dad who obey Bonnie. Not S-Hawk, not S-Snake, not any of those. Just the ones that look like her dad. So, all the pacifista marks 1 through 3, and maybe S-Bear, and that's it. But still, like, what are you doing putting the Seraphim on the enemy's ship? What is your end game? It's gonna suck us in. Move it. Oh no, it's like the Lungfish boss battle in Psychonauts. He's really gonna swallow the flagship of the giant warrior pirates? Man, Jupiter's gotta be massive. Damn it, after all the progress we made, he's pulling us back. Furl the sails, use the oars instead. You bastard. Maybe he's not that huge, because Luffy doesn't seem that much... Like, Luffy is, I think, in his giant mode right now, and then he's making his fist giant, so it's like double giant, I guess. Get him, Nika. A giant white monster and raining Cypherpole agents. Even dreams aren't this wild. Damn it, the boar's heading right for you. Look out. Wait, the boar. Oh, the boar's going to jump over the water. His skin is really tough. It's going to smash the ship. We gotta run. Bonnie-chan, I can't hold it. Being free is too tiring. Being free is too tiring. Something about that line just gets me. Joy Boy, listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand. The time? What the hell is that? Robot! The romance lives on. Break next week. That works out great for me because I was actually going to be out of town next Sunday. So I was already going to have to take a break. That lines up perfectly. I love that that happened. Wow, look at the robot break. What is that? Mercury? Break Mercury's big old tusk. And actually deform his face. Maybe even... Did he draw some blood? This guy is tougher than Kaido. We saw that where Luffy punched him full force and Mercury just no-sold it. Is the Iron Giant really that much stronger? Stronger than Luffy? Stronger than just about anybody? That's wild. But who's saying this? Listen up, Emeth. The time is the robot's name Emeth? It's not in the same font as the robot's dialogue. If that's even a factor, like I would have to really look at the untranslated chapter to see if the robot actually does have dialogue in a different font. But the speech bubbles look the same. The like fuzzy, flowery speech bubbles. So who's there's like one panel way down here with lots of little itty bitty details on it. And I'm trying to figure out if we're supposed to be looking at something. I can't make it out, honestly. Emeth. Listen up, Emeth. The time is at hand. And then the robot responds to it, so I guess its name is Emeth. I'm not sure if that's supposed to mean something. I don't know. I don't know. That was... I don't know. That was a pretty average chapter, I would say. Lots of weird stuff, lots of goofy stuff. I can only say that Mars seems to have been subtracted as a factor. They said I'm so far away that we can't even see him anymore. That punch by the Iron Giants seems to maybe have actually sidelined Mercury for a little bit. Still no sign of what's going on with the Sunny and Usopp and everyone else, though. They've still got to make their way to the ocean. But, I don't know, lots of, like, weird stuff going on. a lot of things where I'm not entirely sure what characters we're getting at. Like the whole drama with Cypherpole right at the beginning. Not much of a follow-up on that. Seems like maybe Stussie's gonna escape with everyone else. Might be the only escapee from Egghead. Or no, Bonnie and maybe the Seraphim and Kuma, so no. But as far as the Vegapunks go, it seems like the Vegapunks are kind of done for. Wait, where's Sento Amaro? I don't remember where he's at. And I actually don't remember where Kizaru's at either. I guess he's on some marine ship somewhere. Still recovering from getting whooped up on. I would have to reread it and try and retrace my steps, or just go to the wiki. That's honestly usually what I do whenever I forget what happened to a character, is just go to the wiki and try to pick up on where they've been and where they're going. So the Iron Giant is still a factor. That should keep the Gorsei distracted for a little bit while everybody else tries to escape. It does seem like now we're in the final stages of this arc. I looked it up, and we're about 60 chapters deep. It feels a lot longer than that, but that's also because there's been a lot of breaks, including some really long ones. There was that one where Oda had his eye surgery, and maybe one other. So it feels longer than it's actually been. If this can wrap up in less than 100 chapters, though, that's quite the feat. I'm used to modern day One Piece arcs being pretty lengthy, with the one exception being the Reverie arc. I know the Reverie arc was super duper short, but that's because it didn't have the Straw Hats in it. It was just something to kind of tie up that little loose end where all these secondary characters were meeting up and they were gonna do like a thing and do just a little bit of setup for a lot of what we see going on now. So I think it's about time to crack into this desk project. No idea how long it's going to take. So this stream might be short, it might be long. Who knows? But we should be good to go. You see, I've got not one, but two toolboxes and 2 electric drills. So we're really armed to the teeth. I've also got my this is my favorite tool right here. I like to call it the Matryoshka hammer, because it's actually 5 tools in one. Check this out. This is like when I first found this at Walmart, it just caught my eye because it's all like fancy and shiny and chrome. I just thought it looked really cool. But then I cracked into it and found out that it's got a lot more going on. Reason why I call it the Matryoshka hammer is, check this out. This is the party trick right here, where you unscrew this and then and then there we go. And it's not over yet. then one more. And then there you go. So 5 tools in one convenient package. You got the hammer. I don't want to do it like this. The hammer, the flathead, the Phillips head, a tiny flathead, and an even tinier Phillips head. Now, how useful is a Phillips head screwdriver? So small that it can fit in your urethra? I don't know. I honestly haven't used it much, but dang it if it ain't cool. I like that. I really like that. And I suppose maybe you could just leave it unattached and you could just use the hammer like this, like little dinky hammer. I don't know. Don't know if I'm going to need to use this, but I just wanted to show it off real quick. This is like the coolest thing I've ever gotten from Walmart. I don't even remember what I was looking for. I just accidentally spotted this shiny chrome hammer. And I thought it looked awesome because it looks like it's from the future, you know? Everything is chrome in the future. And now I'm going to have to reconfigure like all of this. So excuse me for a second. It's morphin time. Move this over here. Way over here. I'm going to have to grab on this. Move this down to the floor. There we go. And then I'm going to move my lighting closer. And hopefully not yank it out of the wall. I got it. That's too close. That's too close. Back it up. Back it up. More. More. And then kind of angle it down. And then angle this down too. Nope, that's too far. That's too far. You can see the ugly leftover box from my new monitor. Which, by the way, I got a new monitor. That's been in the plans for a long time. I've just been kind of... Sorry about that. I forgot that the mic is here now. Yeah, I've just been repurposing my old TV as a second monitor. I've been meaning to get a proper PC monitor, and now I finally have one just like the other one. And now let me move this back, because now it's time to finally bring this down. I gotta move this over, actually. That's what the problem is this is too far over. There we go, that's better. And I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to fire up some music, actually. Just something to kind of play real softly in the background. Ooh, and I also have to change the text. I keep forgetting. Ow. Ooh. Oh, my knee. Oh, my knee. I've been having knee problems. I'm gonna try and not knock over the mic again. Okay, that didn't really need to be capitalized, but whatever. Whatever. And I've just got a little bit of gaming music fired up. Hold on a sec. The desktop audio is not on right now. That's actually a little too loud. Well, don't do it like that. Do it like this. There we go. Just something to play softly in the background. It shouldn't be a problem. I love me some Crash Team Racing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, that's heavy. Golly. That's actually a little too low. You can't see my face. It's cutting off the top of my head. And this is still too close. I mean, that glare is coming across really bad. And I'll move this further forward. There we go. And maybe... No, that should be fine. And here we go. Thankfully, I got my trusty, rusty envelope opener to help me crack this open. Look out for tetanus, kids. There we go. But yeah, Crash Team Racing. That's almost like a rite of passage for all my friends, is they gotta play Crash Team Racing with me at least once. That was a classic. I still have my original copy. It's held up pretty well. Not because of any effort on my part, mind you. I've treated that thing quite roughly. I mean, I was just a little kid when I got that. So it's all scratched up, and it's... at one point I spilled salt on it. It's actually in very rough shape, and yet it soldiers on. It's on my shelf around here somewhere. It's over here, I think, actually. Yoink. Check that out. I still got it. I mean, it don't look too good. The instruction manual, I think I used it as a coaster once. I don't know if you can make that out, but it's got like nasty little smudges and circles on it. But it's still nice and shiny. And it's got an ad for Spyro 2 Riptor's Rage on the back. I tried playing the first Spyro, but golly, that game was... It was just too bare bones. I was not into it. And then here it is. That's... Oof. I don't know if you can tell, but that has got some serious nastiness on it. Lots of little smudges on it. But it still boots. I still crack it open every once in a while. I gotta do like a retro gaming stream. Because I still have my my CRT. And I've got a PS1. Not the PS1 PS1. I know that's confusing. For some reason they came out with a thing that's called the PS1. but it's not the PS1. It's another like Xbone situation. I'm not even clear on what the difference is. I just know that it's annoying. But like the original PlayStation, not my original PlayStation though. Unfortunately, my parents got rid of that a long time ago when I was little, so I didn't really have any say in the matter. But I do still have my original controller. And when I say original, I mean original. Back before it was even called DualShock. Because there was no shock to it. No rumble pack, no analog sticks. If you can imagine that. But enough distractions. Let's yank this sucker out. If that's even possible. It's really what in the world have they done? How is this packaged? Oh my gosh, my knee is killing me. It's actually my left knee that's bad. But because of that, my right knee has had to pick up more slack, and so now my right knee is starting to kill me. There we go. I'm going to try and not stab myself with my trusty rusty envelope opener. Oh my gosh. You cannot even see how many compartments there are here. Oh, golly. Check this out. Look at all the little bits and pieces there. Whew. This is going to be an adventure. But hey, look what we got. Nice little bonus. It actually comes with some what do they call them? Acoustic pads. I was actually looking forward to using this as a stand for my mic instead, just as a way to absorb some of that sound. Let me actually do that right now. I'm gonna see if that helps me cut down on the ambient sound. And you know what else will help? If I push my computer monitor further away. So, ooh, not like that, not like that. There we go. Move that further away. So you get less of that ambient whooshing sound. There we go. That's actually not much better. And I'm not sure how much the mic is picking up on the sound coming out of the computer either. So now I'm worried that there's going to be an echo on the music. What, golly, where do I even start? What's the first thing I should crack open? What? I don't even see that. S9, S2, S6, D1, and E1? I don't see no D1, E1. I see an FU. let's just go ahead and dump everything out and figure it out later, or not, because I mean, then I'm gonna be wondering, oh, where's M1? Where's S2? Where's this and that? Oh, you know what it is? It's buried further underneath, I bet. So, more acoustic pads, even more acoustic pads. Oh golly, my leg is already killing me. Let's just stack these up. I don't even know what these are, man. Okay, I gotta keep my eyes peeled for S9 and S2. S9. Yes. But actually I realized I did not actually finish telling you the story of me finding this desk. It's just that while I was looking for an office chair, I just found this awesome gaming desk with light up bits and cool acrylic details and CNF textures. Ooh, this is the S9. This is it. Little feety foots. Little rubbery bits. And little what the... okay. They almost look like zip ties. I'll be interested to see how that factors in. Ooh. Is this it? No, it says R. What is this? What? E1. Yes, D1 and E1. Great. Now where do I put this? I want to make sure I'm not about to crush something. And then I have to put it up here. There we go. Oh, and that means that the other one is way over on the other end. I'm glad that this has managed to hold up after I've inadvertently bashed into the desk with my car door several times while I've had it stored in the garage. There you go. You love that sound, don't you? Jesus, it's got more tissue paper than Christmas Day. This is gonna sound real good on the mic. Whew. Let me get some drink. That's actually too far down again. There we go. This has got to be it. More tissue paper. Let me try and not bash myself in the face with this. D1. Cool. Well, now let me try and figure top from bottom on this beast. I guess this is it. I mean, I'll take a crack at it. What's the worst that can happen? The whole thing self-destructs. But yeah, I spotted this desk at Office Max and I just immediately coveted it. I looked at it and I saw in it everything that I had been missing. Everything that I had asked for but didn't get in my old desk. And I must have spent hours agonizing over the decision. Because I knew if I bought that desk... Ooh. Jeez. Blowing out the mic here. I meant that choosing this desk would mean giving up on my old one, having to take it apart and ship it. And that thing was enormous. Excuse me. And surprisingly, I was able to take apart the whole thing by myself without knowing anything about its assembly prior. It was just a lot of guesswork and brute force. There was one screw where the only it was the one where it was all like put in sideways or like diagonally, and there was no way. Like, it was all up in like this little crevice where I couldn't see it. Like, I couldn't see it and work on it at the same time, because you go to plug in the screwdriver, oop, now it's completely blocked and you don't know what you're doing. It wasn't budging, so the only way I could get it out was to just destroy every bit of wood that was around it. Just jab into it with a screwdriver like a psycho. What am I doing now? Wait, what? This doesn't even say D1 and E1 anymore. Now it's listing something completely different. What? Why is it bringing these up? These have nothing to do with it. Okay, now we connect the two together. Really? We're at this part already? I1 and J1. Where? Okay, here. It's in this big one all the way back here. Oh, that sound. Where's my trusty rusty envelope opener? Got buried under all the acoustic pads. There we go. Yeah, I spent a long time wondering if I was going to get this desk, until eventually I was like, well, nothing's going to change unless I change it. So I took a chance. I hate when tape does this. Oh my gosh. It's always got to be like pulling teeth with this freaking tape. Huh, I can make a little mask with this. I'll hold on to this for like Halloween or something. It can be like, hey, it can be like the mask from Crash Team Racing. I'm trying to orient my hand to where I'm pointing at the thing that's on the screen. Speaking of which, though, I should not do that. Not right now. I need to double check and make sure the stream is okay. Oh my gosh. The preview is lagging so far behind. Let me refresh it. Okay. Did I mess this up? No, it says we've been streaming for an hour. I'm freaking myself out here. What was I doing? I was pulling the sword from the stone. I'm about to like just jab myself in the side really bad. Ah. Did I even grab the right thing? I won. Yes. How is this gonna work? Great, now I gotta find S2. Breaking a sweat over here. Let me turn this up. I got my fan going. Ugh. I got my dogs barking. I cannot sit on them like that. Huh. It says S1 through S7, so I guess it's all. And an Allen wrench just jump scared me. Trying to fly out at my face. There we go. And they're all in little paper envelopes. I mean, I guess that's more eco-friendly. It's just weird. Is the playlist over already? Let me pick out something else to jam out to. What should we play next? Yeah, okay, let's play some Earthbound. Ow. The meme music. Now, let me carefully step back. Seriously? Sorry about that. I just freaking punted that mic. Oh man, that's bad. That was really bad. I'm sorry about that, guys. Whoa. That's a lot of metal candy. How am I gonna do this from this position? There we go. Move. Oh man, this stream is gonna be loud. So loud. Where did I put the thing? Here we go. I guess it doesn't really matter which direction. Oh yeah, this isn't unwieldy or anything. There we go. And what? How does this work? It's banging into the thing. I guess do it like this. That sucks. I do like how Allen wrenches have become more prevalent over time. I mean, no one's really gonna complain about the screws being weird if you just ship the tool that goes with the screws with them, right? And Allen wrenches are teeny tiny. They're just the little pieces of metal that are bent into an L shape. You could practically start an Allen wrench collection by accident. And, oh man, this thing wants to flip over. Here, let me use my strong hand. Come on. This is agonizing. Why'd they have to make it like this? Couldn't they give it a bit more of a like a wider berth instead of putting it like right up next to the thing to where you can't, like, I want to like just jam this in and just and then bam, it's just in there. But no, they had to make it tedious. Whatever. Whatever. But man, I really wish I could just helicopter this Allen wrench around, and then it's just instantly screwed in. Another reason I want to change it up is just because, I mean, I just like change. You might not expect it, but I'm into interior design and decorating and stuff. My mom, I mean, no offense to her, like, she watches what she wants to watch, and more power to her for it. But a lot of times she likes to watch this, like, really, I don't know, trashy reality shows, like all those singing shows or crime dramas or whatever. We don't have a lot in common when it comes to our taste in programming, but if she wants to, like, flip on some HGTV, like, I can get into that. That's something that we can have in common. And here comes the other one. Oh man, I love this theme. The Onett theme. What is this? Oh no, hold on now. What is this? Have I... What did I do? Did I do it good? Did I do it good? Did I do it bad? Oh golly. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that I1 and J1 are not the same thing. Oh, battle against a mobile opponent. This is my favorite battle theme from Earthbound. I want to actually turn it down a little bit. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if anyone's going around copywriting Earthbound music, but I'd rather they didn't. Ooh. No, not again. How does this keep happening? I keep accidentally sitting on my feet. Jeez, that hurts. Nope. Don't flip over. Now, this is the problem with having the ceiling fan on. Is it's trying to turn the pages for me. Now I have to awkwardly hold this up in place. They didn't even have the decency to design it in such a way where it like kind of has a little groove that it can snap into. No, you just kind of gotta rub the two different pieces of metal up against each other. And that just makes it go. I can actually kind of mostly do this with my hand. Wow. I just hope this desk holds up. I mean, you know what they say about how things aren't built to last anymore. Oh, there's the meme music. Sanctuary Guardian, if you ever wanted to know. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. First time I ever heard it being used as like a meme song was, I forget what the video was called, like, Too Heavy for Dark Souls or something. Where the whole joke is the guy just puts on all the heaviest equipment and tries to survive. There we go. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah, but guess what? Now I have to put the other end on. So what I'm going to have to do is grab this and feed it through the other part. Get ready for more metal on metal sound. Or not. Ha, I totally operationed that stuff. Don't touch the sides. And don't fall over onto all my equipment. Wouldn't it be terrible if this thing just crashed over and bashed into my streamer lighting and my mic? This is actually crooked. Scooch that. How am I gonna hold it here? Hang on, let me just German suplex this into my bed. Ugh. And not get the people's elbow from my own desk. Not again. Oh, my mic. Yeah, I'm still using just the old blue snowball standing mic instead of like the fancy like swinging mic on an arm. This is actually left over from a long time ago. From the first time I thought I was going to get into doing YouTube stuff. I thought I was going to do Super Best Friend style Let's Plays. Which, still kind of in the cards. It's just, you know, times change, trends change. So I've had to adjust. Oh, now this is a great theme. Ness's bike. Aren't bike themes always great? I love all the different bicycle themes from Pokemon. Now how am I gonna... How? Because now it's facing away from me. And it... No, it would help. Doing all this crap. All of it. Come on. You too. There we go. Now see what's going to happen. I've went and sat down on my feet again. Ow, that hurts. I think I might have an ingrown toenail. My toes are very prone to ingrown toenails. It's like just one little slip up, the tiniest slip up when trimming my toenails, like, you have activated the self-destruct button. There we go. I mean, it's not lined up super good. I don't want to have to keep adjusting the camera. I think the Mr. Saturn theme is really appropriate right now. Wrench, please. Thank you. Oh, crap. Which way was righty-tighty now? It was this way. But now I'm trying to screw something without even looking at it. And that is not fun. Harrison likes it with the lights on. Great. Thanks for immediately falling out. Come on. This is going to be so good when it's finished. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to give me so much more room in my bedroom instead of having that big overbearing wooden desk. This is also just way more trendy. The old one, I mean, yes, it was sturdy, but it was also made out of wood. With a cheap paint job that kept flaking off. Like the guy who did it, he was like, "Oh, if the paint ever flakes off, you can just scribble in there with some Sharpie marker, and that'll cover up no problem." That is, talk about a losing battle. The paint job started coming off as soon as I got the dang thing. Now is this lined up? Do I even know what I'm doing? There we go. There we know. There. What? Okay, come over here. Get over here. What the? I honestly have no idea if this is lined up right. There we go. Yes. Daggone it. Whew. I wonder what I should play after Earthbound. Speaking of play, I went ahead and fired up another save file of Super Metroid recently. I was just bored at work, and I keep my DS in my car, so I just went and fetched it. Because I mean, I got the streaming thing, and then I work in education, but on weekends I'll deliver pizzas, and there's not a lot for the delivery drivers to do when there are no orders. Like, I don't do DoorDash. I actually work for the restaurant, and we got a lot of downtime. It used to be that delivery drivers also had to do the dishes, and that was a nightmare, because guess what, if it's a super duper busy night and you've been out doing deliveries all day and there's been tons of in-house business to where the dishes just pile up to the ceiling, well, guess what, you're gonna stay till after 11 washing them all. have fun with that. But now we have a dedicated, like, dishwasher. And we're pretty well staffed now, so... I mean, maybe we'll fold some boxes. Or roll some dough. But a lot of the time we spend just waiting for the next delivery. So I went ahead and fetched my my DS, and no one really makes us think about it. It's a pretty lax environment. I mean, everybody plays on their phones or whatever whenever things get slow. I just work for like a little local mom and pop restaurant. And we keep things pretty chill around there. So I figured, why not? Let's dig into Super Metroid again. Originally, I tried playing the just Legend of Zelda, like the original Legend of Zelda. But I couldn't do it. That game's just too clunky. I don't like how your attack range decreases drastically as soon as you take a single hit. Like 1 point of damage and that's it. Your best defense is shot. And how likely are you to get back up to full health now that your best weapon is gone? Now the only way to damage someone is to stand right in front of them. And that's a game where enemies are harmful to the touch. That seems kind of contradictory. Like, you have to stand right next to the enemies to hit them. But if you're standing right next to them, that means they can hit you? I didn't get it. Also, how about the fact that there's no sense of direction in that game? I had no idea where I was going or what I was supposed to be doing. And that's supposed to be a classic? Like, daggone. And that's how I felt about the original Metroid, too. I tried firing that up. Because I also played Metroid Zero Mission. That's one of the Metroid games that I had growing up. Hold on, my mic is actually not aiming in the right direction. Yeah, if you beat Metroid Zero Mission, you unlock the ability to play the original Metroid. And it sucked. Like, you can only aim in 3 directions, maybe 4, but enemies come at you from any direction. You've got a somersault that peters out for no reason. All the environments look the same. You get lost easy. You don't boot up the game with full health. Not even if you reload from a save point. That sucks. I don't get how those games are considered classics. They're awful. What, do people just not have standards back then? Maybe before I try to pick this up, I should see what the next step is. What? What? Q1 and R1. Sure. I'll just get right on that. Where's Q1 and R1? Are those down here? Yeah, there's one of them. Ooh, this is a good track. Let me crank this up a little bit, because it's actually really quiet. I'll crank it up on OBS as well. The Place from the Earthbound soundtrack. This is really good on my Halloween soundtrack. When I'm handing out candy, I'll crank this up and it's all spooky. Whoa, this is heavy, like there's still something in it. But there isn't. Wait, so Q1 and R1. This is Q1. Q1... not clear on what the difference is between them. If they're listed separately, then they're different things. also doesn't help that I'm... No. Gonna need a bookmark. There. Like that. No. Except, give me my Allen wrenches. And me. I need me to stop sitting on my feet. But yeah. Trying to read this thing while the assembly is upside down, not a big help. Where did I even put the thing? What? Where did I put it? Oh. Nice. I feel like I'm on freaking Blue's Clues. Come on, kids. Can you tell me where the obvious thing is that's right on the screen 3 feet away from me? Not even 3 feet, like 3 inches. I'm pretty sure this is it. Needs... Well, it needs more S2s. Whew. Man, and time's really ticking. This is not upside down, is it? There's no way. Because there's these little, there's also, I don't know if you can tell, but there's like a little cable thingy right here. I thought that was supposed to be at the bottom, not the top. No? Checks out. But yeah, it's hard to believe how fast this year is flying by. We're already halfway done. It's June 30th. Feels like the year just started, honestly. I mean, sort of. Time is weird like that. Some things feel like they go by really fast, and some things feel like they go by super duper slow. Some things feel like they fly by, some things I feel like I wait for them forever. It's like that Red Hot Chili Pepper song. This is the place where all the junkies go, where time gets fast but everything gets slow. I mean, I was pretty sure that I had like a cool painting project lined up for Halloween. Where I was going to paint, well, I guess I shouldn't give the details away. It would be terrible if another streamer did it first. And just, like, I wouldn't want to give them ideas and then they do it before I do. And then I'm the one who gets accused of ripping them off. But I had, like, a painting project that I kind of brainstormed for Halloween. But at this rate, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get into it. Okay, well that's Q1. But where's R1? We still haven't... Oh, it's right here. Silly. Sorry, another Blue's Clues moment. I'm gonna... Ooh, this is my first time actually taking a closer look at this. You see that? Well, I mean, you probably don't, but... There's like some guts in here. Those must be the light up bits. Little bitty LEDs. I hope I haven't damaged them. Like I said, this has been in my garage for a while. I kept accidentally hitting it with my car. Like, not driving right into it, but like I would tap it with my car door when I was stepping out. Alright, let's turn the whole thing around. Ah, it feels so good to stand up again. After sitting on my ankles this whole time. There. There. And angle it a little bit more towards me. And by a little, I mean a lot. Whew. This is only the first step, by the way. I mean, this isn't just about getting a new desk. I want a new everything. I want a new new camera, new mic. I mean, like I said, the mic is salvaged from my original plans of becoming a Let's Player. And the mic, I really just picked up the first and cheapest one I could find because I was in a hurry to capitalize on the live action One Piece hype. Well, before we screw this in, let's find some more music. What should we play next? Gauntlet. Let's fire up some Gauntlet and not kick over the mic this time. There we go. Man, Gauntlet Dark Legacy was good. I think that was a launch title for the PS2. Still have fond memories of playing the 4-player with the kids in my neighborhood. Oh, there we go. That's way better. Now that I've bent that out of the way. Whew. Give me some more metal candy. Disclaimer, do not eat screws. For any kids who may be watching, and you shouldn't, this is not for children. Do not eat screws. I mean, I don't know if I've talked about this, but the decision to cater to children is probably the worst thing to ever happen to YouTube and the internet in general. Because it's like, can't make content for kids because you're not allowed to, like there's weird advertising laws. So you'll get demonetized. But you can't make content for adults because that'll get you demonetized too. That's not advertiser friendly. So can't make content for kids, can't make content for adults. Who can you make content for? I remember when you need to be 18 to be able to make an account for anything. Now, did that stop kids from lying about their age and just making accounts online anyway? No, but I mean, at least these companies could say that their asses were covered. They could say, "Hey, it's not my fault that people are lying about their age so that they can browse online." This is not being cooperative at all. This is way worse than the first one. It's not catching. Now that YouTube and other websites like social media want to cater to kids and you don't have to be 18 or anymore to have an account, there's like 1,001 reasons to get demonetized when people were already struggling with bogus copyrights. I mean, I'm playing video game music right now, but is would I say that this is in any way a substitute to just going out and getting the soundtrack yourself and listening to it in privacy? Absolutely not. Because I'm talking over it and making lots of like clanging metal sounds. This is just ambience. And besides, if it's Gauntlet, I mean, I don't really think Midway's in any position to act on me playing one of their soundtracks. I think they're too busy not existing for that. Okay, that's pretty tight on there. What's the next step? I can't believe I'm just now getting to the part where I turn the page. Maybe this will be a long stream after all. It's already 2:40. What? What? Okay, no. I'm getting mixed up. I'm, H1. H1? Is this the thing that's buried all the way at the bottom? Don't tell me it is. Move. No, that's A1. H1 is in here. This must be the big thing in the bottom. Yoink. There we go. And I don't know if you can tell, but check it out. They've got little hex design crafted in there. Yeah, fancy. Who doesn't love hexagons, right? I know I do. Hexagons, best polygon or best polygon? I mean, there's a whole YouTube video. I think it's called like hexagons are the bestagons. I was like, yes, finally hexagons getting the appreciation they deserve. But which way is this supposed to be facing? It's probably going to be facing this away. But holding this up and screwing it in, easier said than done. Unless I can just put this down flat and then turn this over. These are not on tight enough. I don't want a wobbly desk. Okay, no, don't knock over my Mountain Dew. Falls around here. Yeah, just go ahead and move that out of the way. Just scoot. Come on. Come on. One more. No, that's not a good idea at all because I can't even see what I'm screwing. Man, that music is actually really blaring. I'm gonna have to turn that down. Yeah, this is the best track. The first boss battle with Scorn. Absolutely killer track. I would love to actually hear this played on church organs live. I feel like I've got a lot of plates spinning in the air right now. I'm not sure if I can keep them all afloat. Or maybe. Get in there. In. Woo. Come on. Come on. And listen to the drums going nuts. There we go. There. This is actually holding up nicely. Oh, my feet again. Ow. Just tweaked my own thumb. Shush. Oh, that rattling metal sound. I dread to think what this sounds like on stream. Shush. Shush. This is about to get loud again. Oh yeah, on this track, when you go into the underworld and it's all tense and dangerous. Like, they give you super cool power-ups. But then they pit you against the toughest enemies. This is so obstinate. Well, I guess I shouldn't turn it too far that way. Otherwise, I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Whew. Does this line up right? It doesn't act like it is. Where's the part where we screw that part in? Did we skip that? I definitely feel like there's a part we skipped. Yes. It says right here you're supposed to screw these in. Oh yeah, so easy. How? Oh, there's a hole over here. That's what it is. Oh. What? Is it? There. Helicopter! tweak that in there real good. And I just fling this about 9 yards. Whew. That's better. Alright, bring it on back. Now we gotta do the other side. Or, no, wait, we already did the other side. Ooh. G1, F1. Now we're getting to the cool part. And by cool, I don't mean the part where I almost spill my Mountain Dew. Get over here. Okay, no, that's not it. Although now you can finally see the cool CNF texture. See, this part's cool because you saw the little, what are these called? The hinges. Yes, hinges. This screws on, and so this way you can like flip it up and down for easy cable threading. Now that is cool. I love practical design like that. Where's the... Alright. Now this is the part I was really worried about getting damaged while I was in my garage. These little flimsy acrylic bits. And you can see they got more fancy hex designs on them. Because hexagons are the bestagons. And they've got L and R on them, so... Aw, man. This is supposed to be right side up. And I just realized that I didn't screw this part in. So let's just go ahead and do that. And then... Shoot, I don't know. I'm gonna have to turn the whole thing right side up because this doesn't work otherwise. Or I can try skipping it and just do that part later. See what comes next. Here's the big final boss battle with Garm. Man, I replayed that. Like, I must have replayed that 99 times. That game's a blast. And I love all the secret codes that you can do. I always named my character X speed, so you get permanent super speed. And then I would play the Jester, who is the fastest character, so you get double super speed. Jester comes from the what's his level called? Like the Dream World. That was always my favorite level too. So trippy. That's the one with the nightmare level and the maze of illusion and the haunted house and the carnival. What's the I think we're getting to the part where we're gonna have to turn this right side up. Oh, wait, what? Is most of this just BS? Yeah, it's just a bunch of nonsense. Like cautions, compliance, blah 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 blah. So we're actually almost done with this, I guess. But what are these? Oh, that's for the undercarriage. Yeah, that's the cool thing about this desk is there's undercarriage. There are like little almost like baskets to hold all the cables up. With holes in them, you can like wrap them around That's what I'm going to do anyway. Finally, I'm going to be able to pick all that stuff up off the floor. I mean, just wait until you see, because I have it in my closet. Just this big, like, wad of cables. They're waiting to get it sorted out. And that's going to have to wait until after stream, because I'm also going to have to unplug everything. All the accessories, all the power and the monitors. I'm going to have to unplug everything and then, like, re-sort it out. But, now we're getting at the part where there's too much garbage lying around. I'm going to have to toss that out of the way. Oh yeah, Pojo's Playhouse. That was another cool thing about the Gauntlet Dark Legacy game, was the secret levels where you can play them and unlock the secret characters. Pojo's Playhouse, you beat that and you get the hyena, which is like the super version of the jester. And it's got this really jazzy, like, well, not really jazzy, but like this really snappy little theme music that plays. The one secret level I could never beat was in the Sky Domain, where you unlock the unicorn. That level is bogus, man. Most unfair. Like, imagine trying to maintain depth perception when you're on a platform that has, like no textures, no shadows, no nothing. No way to orient your stuff. And it's just floating in this big empty space. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else buried in here? Or... okay. Oof. I just totally bashed my ceiling fan. There we go. Get lost. You too. And we still haven't gotten to all these little gift bags full of stuff. And these are... I set these aside a long time ago. These are what the undercarriage attaches to. There we go. You know what I want to do? Instead of playing video game music, let's go ahead and let that Hexagons Are the Bestigons video run in the background. Let me pull that up. As soon as I can get the cable to cooperate. I gotta pull over the keyboard, make it a little more accessible. And now the dang it! Now the mouse doesn't want to cooperate. Whew. Hexagons. Hexagons are the bestigons. From CGP Gray. Posted 3 years ago. Oh, be quiet. Come on. No. Drop it. No more silly ads. Come on. Just play the thing. Play it.
You know, hexagons are the bestagons. Why? Because bees. Bees are the best and build only the bestagon, the hexagon. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bees build hexagons because they're hexapods with hexagon eyes. How could they do otherwise? Excellent point. But the Humble Bumble has an engineering problem to solve. She makes two things, honey and wax, the former to eat and the latter to contain the former. To make but a little honey, she must visit a lot of flowers, and to make 1 unit of wax, she needs 8 units of honey. Wax is costly for bees in flower terms, and honey is drippy in food terms. So to make a hive that contains the maximum honey while using the minimum wax is royally vital. Thus, a honeycomb conjecture. Which shape works best? To answer, we need to talk tiles. Tiling is covering a surface with a pattern of polygons. There's lots of options.
There we go.
Even the regulars go
Now let's flip
on
this
and on.
thing.
Now for bees picking patterns, the more complicated ones obviously use more lines than necessary. That's what complicated means. And thus a honeycomb of that tile would use more wax per honey. So sticking to the same patterns, there are just 3 that tie
Ow!
square and hexagon. Pentagons
Dang
are
it.
broken hexagons.
I hit my shin right on this thing right here.
There are no hexagon, which leaves the tile and trio
Dropping at 'em.
differently. A square is a
Yo,
square,
show
which is a square, and so on. Squares tile tighter by basically cheating, covering an infinite plane with an infinite number of parallel lines. Like, wow, that's what a plane is. Boring. Triangles pull the same trick, dividing themselves down into infinite nothing. But not the hexagon, the only regular polygon to tile a plane without resorting to debasing self-division. Unlike some squares, as I mentioned, at least triangle is trying to be more geometrically interesting
Now,
than square.
what,
Up a bit to
what?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What was I doing?
Wait, hexagon. The other shapes can't help it. They just want to be the bestagon. Even some of the irregulars like rhombus tile by hexagon. Same with your tragus tiles and deltoid
Now
tribe
what?
hexagonals and your
feel like
crystal
I've lost
bubbles
track of
and
where I was.
or pentagons. Look, they're all just hexagons. Even pyrotiles, or pentagons, tile up as best they can to form a lumpy hexagon. The rest just can't compete with the best. The hexagon, nobly indivisible, is the bestagon. Where were we? Oh, right, honeycomb conjecture. Max honey, min wax,
Yes,
3 on.
the
Okay,
little acrylic
there's
things.
the circle, a shape defined by the least perimeter for the most area, but that only
Left
works when
and
you
right.
need just one. Pack circles, and this is the best they can do. Look at all that wasted space. And even if you pack the gaps, you still use more wax. And again, the way these circles arrange themselves, it's almost like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
How?
in hexagon. Bees use the
What?
hexagon because no shape is better to create the maximum area for the minimum wall. And this min-max
How
stacked
does this-
hexagon is one of the many
How?
reasons they show up everywhere, including in the
Doesn't
aforementioned
start out.
lines. Each hexagon is a long tube that leads to the light-catching cell at the bottom. More
don't
light
understand.
equals better vision, and hexagons let the most light in using the least amount of wall. So why aren't your eyes hexagons? Au contraire, mon ami, they are the hexagon. Not on the outside, but on the inside.
Ow!
Your light-sensing cells are at the back of your eye.
Okay,
A
I gotta get
hexagon
way in
for the same
here.
reasons. Bees, max
We
light,
need to go deeper.
your window to the world
We need
is
to-
but through the hexagon. Does that not make it the bestagon? Okay, maybe hexagon as min-maxagon doesn't.
This is a
count.
ow!
Then how about a little
Ooh.
mystery?
Oh.
Let us travel
Oh.
to Saturn. Yes, the rings are attention grabbing, but these
I feel like I'm
clear,
getting
travel north, and here
BS
lies
right
the
now.
unexplained,
But,
the great hexagon of Saturn. Need something for scale? Well, here's the Earth. Oh, here's 6 the Earths. Saturn's hexagon is pretty big. What is it? Well, you might be
What?
thinking it's a geological formation,
get
an
it.
enormous basalt column like the smaller version.
My
of
mind is
Earth.
too
But
feeble
no,
to understand
Saturn
the
is a gas giant.
bestagons.
There is no surface or geology to speak of, so the Great Hexagon is composed of shapeless clouds somehow keeping shape and
How?
changing color. It's a
How do I-
magnificent solar system
This
mystery,
is
and
left.
while I'm no space archaeologist,
And
if
this is-
I
this
was
is
looking
up.
for an alien-gifted monolith
What?
on the most look-at-me
What?
planet under a hexagon beacon with Earth-sized sides, that's
But
where I would
this-
start. After all, what aliens would want to make first contact with the nearby monkeys
Right and
before they
left.
became enlightened to pursue the universal truth?
So,
hexagon is the best.
what, it goes
From
in
the
backwards?
largest down to the smallest.
Oh yeah, that's really intuitive. Why do they go in back? Ow! No, shut up. No. No stupid ads. Not going to watch Inside Out 2. Get real. Just find some more gaming music to listen to. Like Katamari Damacy. That's not right. Is this it? I think it is. Yeah. So yeah, these panels going backwards. Ow! It's not counterintuitive or anything. Where did the other one go? You can even see what I'm doing. There we go. Those are the bits that light up. All the little guts that you saw with LEDs, they shine through into the acrylic. And you make them light up all shiny and fancy. Funny thing is, I experimented with these. Let me actually turn down the volume here. Oh! Ugh. As soon as my knee stops hassling me. At the Office Max where I got this, or Office Depot or whatever it's called, they had the little remote that lets you experiment with this. The problem was that remote also operated like a little light up mat on the floor, and then another mat next to it. And somehow I got it mixed up to where when I turned one off, it would turn the other on. There was no way to turn them all off. What the... Oh no, now what? I'm actually gonna have to move the mic again because now I'm standing up, and that means moving the streamer lighting because the tripod is on top of the cable for the mic. I can move it up. I can move it up here. Sort of. There we go. That's better. You can hear me, right? Okay. And my pants are falling down. That's great. I'm gonna move the camera up more. You can't even see my head. I don't even know because now you can't see what I'm working on. Okay, what, whew, I'm getting delirious. I'm looking for K1. K1? Wasn't that somewhere down here? Of course, all the way at the bottom. These things are packaged like Christmas tree decorations. There we go. That's what's going to hold them in place. I know what I want to do. Toss this and that. These aren't even supposed to be here. Move this. Move all these. And now I can just cry. Because now the panels are falling back out. Why is this thing being so ornery? Oh, no, the metal candy. Where did it go? I can't step on my trusty rusty envelope opener. That would be very bad. Not again. Now we run to the other problem where I'm actually cornering myself. Get back in there, you acrylic catastrophe. Scooch. That's upside down. Oh boy, I really hope I didn't put the other one in upside down. Ugh. I did not. What the? That doesn't want to go in. Oh, what am I sitting on? Do I even want to know? Whatever it is, it's got a scoop. Ooh, this is the best track in Katamari Damacy. Lonely Rolling Star. Oh, it's like this. First Katamari Damacy is really good, but I always thought it was super unpolished. Because generally it's way too easy, but with random massive difficulty spikes. Make a Star 7 was always my kryptonite. I don't know why, but they just made that level ridiculously hard. And it's one of the longest ones, too. You really don't want to have to do it over again. It's also a game that, I don't know, it doesn't have a lot of, it's a weird complaint, but it doesn't have a lot of dialogue to it. Like, every time you beat a level, the king pretty much has the same thing to say to you, no matter what. It does not change a lot. Whew. This still does not seem like it's in properly. This seems warped. I hope that's not the part I hit with my car. Not clear on how the little cables come into play. Like, this is the part that lights up, but then there are cables way up here. I don't get it. I don't get it. Nope, backwards. Backwards. No. There you go. Helicopter. Yes. I'm starting to think I'm not going to need those power tools after all. What the? What? What? No. That's not right. Down. There we go. Ooh. There we go. Things should be in its proper place now. Except for the instructions, which close themselves again. Now what? That's in. That's. Ooh, okay, now we get to this part. Which, boy, how are we gonna do this? I think I need to get under it. And then, it doesn't use the same screws, does it? No, it does not. It takes S4. Finally, we're cracking into the other these. Watch me pour it out, and it's just a handful of anthrax. Like, psych! Ah. Phillips head. Oh, but then they give you a Phillips head Allen wrench. So I still don't need my power tools. Whoa. Stay. Stay. Ooh. Man, I can't see that. There we go. Let me just defy gravity. The great thing about this is once you get the first screw in, the rest are usually a cinch. Usually. There we go. Yeah, another thing about this that I like is that Putting together desks and stuff like this is basically Legos for grown-ups. And I just pulled on my own skin, and that was very uncomfortable. I hate that sensation of like going like this or this, and like, it just feels so wrong. But yeah, this is like Legos for grown-ups. I mean, as long as you're in an air-conditioned environment, right? Like, I thank God on a regular basis that I was born after air conditioning was invented. There we go. Hey, you can hear me, right? Maybe the microphone is too far away. Hello? I really should have, like, done some sound testing first. Okay, hold on. Oh, man. That's rough. Whew. The mic. I'm having trouble telling where I should put the mic. Because I can't tell if you can pick up. You know what I'll do? Instead of having it way, way, way over there, I'll move it over here. There, that's better, isn't it? What? Whoa. Don't flip out on me, literally. Yeah, okay, now we're getting to the big chunky bits. B2, B1, and A1. Oh no, that's the thing that's buried under the part of the desk that's already been built. And of course, it's the heaviest part. Ow. Ow some more. Okay, let's just go ahead and bolt this part on first. If I can pick it up. I don't have a lot of leverage. It's not really how I wanted that to go. There we go. Whoa! Look at all these bits underneath. That is way more wild than I was expecting. I thought it was just going to be a big plank. Let's very carefully break my kneecaps. Move. Up and out. Here we go. Oh. Okay. All right. this gonna... Screw it. Let's just plop it on top and figure it out later. I will endeavor to not sit on the Allen wrenches. What? S1s. Where? All the way up. Come here. Where's the other Allen wrench? Great. Now I've got to move the mic back down to the ground. Whoops. Accidentally unplugged the mic. You can hear me now though, right? Whatever. What? No. This one. Let's open up another packet of metal candy. Ooh, these are big ones. Hey, that's not what they look like here. That's bogus. Alright, before I go any further, give me a drink. I'm going to need to find B1 and B2 at some point. What? Where? Where? Okay, yes. I see. Come on. Oof. So this is what Uma Thurman felt like in Kill Bill Part 2, huh? This is actually... This way gravity is actually helping me because it's driving the big plank into the screws. I don't even know what the stream is going to be like when I start editing it. It's going to just be chaos. I'm going to hate looking at the waveform and seeing all the times that I moved the mic, knocked over the mic, bashed the mic like a club, kicked it over, made loud clanging metal sounds next to the mic. This has got to be like the most embarrassing stream ever. Well, maybe. I don't know. I think maybe Dr. Disrespect had a more embarrassing stream just recently. You know, the one where he found out live that his career is over. You can see the exact moment that his heart rips in half. Man, I don't even care about Dr. Disrespect. That's not an internet celebrity that I have ever followed. But I couldn't help but hear about all the drama about him. Apparently a lot of people are taking the news pretty... Oh, this is what... Can you... No, you can't. But they're like... If I hold them up like this... Hey, it's like I'm putting on a little puppet show. There's the little cables they connect. That's what it is. That's what it be. That's what it do. There we go. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure. I hope I didn't just irreversibly screw that up. There's more screw-on bits, though. I don't understand. Oh, no, that's for the undercarriage. Oh, no. Where did I put those? Ugh. Ugh. Let me just stay down here. Oh, on my back. Ugh. I don't even have the instructions with me. They're down here. Okay, what? Nighty night. I'm crawling all in, through, and around this thing like a jungle gym. Oh. Get lost. Oh! That thing just hit me right in the dome. We still haven't gotten to the part where M1 does something. That's the first part that I found. There's T1. I don't need the envelope opener. I can just do this and cut towards myself because I'm really smart like that. Gimme. There is no returning this if something goes wrong. What the... What? Which way's which? Nope, don't step on it. That might be something that breaks. No stuff stuck to my foot. I think it's supposed to be like this. Is that how it's supposed to be? Ooh, this cardboard actually has a bit of a sharp edge to it. Gotta be careful to not give myself a paper cut. Want to move these because I got a feeling I'm gonna be reaching for them real soon. I can't really say why, but this music feels really appropriate to me. Oh man, I scrunched up the instructions. I can't even see what I'm doing. It's actually starting to get a little dark. I think a storm might be rolling in. What? What? How? That is not the way they go in. I actually had them backwards. B1 is supposed to go in on the left side. I guess that makes sense. There are little, you can't tell, but there are little like markings on the bottom. And I almost dropped that. What an idea for a stream. But I gotta do it. I gotta suffer for my art. What? I really hope the screw doesn't fall down and hit me in the eyeball. Come on, helicopter it. Helicopter. Is it even doing it? Is it doing anything? Yes, it is. Ah, I should not have connected those just yet. And yet, I don't know how to disconnect them. Dang it. Well, they had the courtesy to like pre-install this bit right here. If you can't see it. There's like an acrylic bit on the side that also lights up. Great. Now this part extra doesn't work because it's right up next to the metal thingy. Whoa. I almost fell on my face again. Please tell me this is working. There we go. Now the other side. Golly. Well, it's on the left side, so maybe it'll be easier. I am left-handed after all. Actually, it's a little easier to see. I think some of the cloud cover is lifted. I should really take the time to put together some playlists on my computer. Well, I mean, not now. Ugh. I still have to uninstall Windows and reinstall it. Psychonauts 2 playthrough is coming. Trust me. More. There we go. Hey, this actually is easier. Get in there. There you go. This actually hasn't been so bad, this part. Except for the part where I dropped a piece of metal on my face. What? What? Come on. Go. What is... I got it upside down. Ah. Whew. Now what? Ow. Oh. I mean, hey, it's looking cool so far, right? With all the... What is this? Wait. Oh, I forgot. There's a little... I mean, you can't really tell. But there's actually little USB ports underneath. That's a neat little bonus. And as soon as I find it... This time I say... Yes. There was a box that was labeled S1 through 7. Where did that rascal go? Ah! I think I opened up a wound on my head at some point. Don't comment on that. I know there's an obvious joke to be made. Don't make it. Man. I gotta crawl through this place like a freaking rugrat. Yeah. Rugrat with serious joint problems. That's just my box full of like markers and stuff. I better take that off the desk. Last time, I gotta. Hold on a sec. Wait. No, not that box. Where did it go? There was a thing that said S1 through 7. I didn't throw it away, did I? I don't get it. Where could it have gone? And I had to take my copy of Crash Team Racing off the. I had to take my copy of Crash Team Racing off the bed because last time I did that, last time I left a disc on my bed, I sat on it and snapped it in half. It was my original copy of FF7. S10, S11, O1, P1, S3, S3. Looking for S5. It's not any of those. S5 is going to have to wait. I cannot for the life of me figure out where it is. And this is just telling you to connect the things. This is the part where you attach the undercarriage with the S3s, and I just happened to pick those up, so isn't that nice? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I can attach the M1s. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. Just need another handful of metal candy. I hope it didn't sit on S5. That'd be really depressing. These are hexagons, right? No, they are not. Shoot. And I was hoping I was going to look at the stream and see that the Phillips head Allen wrench was still on top. Where did I put that thing? Ah. Hey, I actually remembered something. How about that? Where? Okay. What? Oh. Get out of my face, stupid dangly thing. Ugh. This does not seem right. This says that there's supposed to be room for 8 of them. I only see a few. What? I don't get it. I don't. Oh, on this little back bit. Okay. Ow. That's my bad leg, too. Whew. That's the wrong one. There. Is it doing it? Are we doing it? Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. There we go. It's just loose enough that I can adjust it. In case I did it wrong. Still haven't had to resort to any power tools. That's nice. And I can see here there's 2 more holes. That's supposed to be for like a headphone holder. Although I don't know if that's what it's going to be used for. I could use a space for... Well, I guess I could use the undercarriage to like... hold my cell phone cable. It's really long. Like the one to charge my phone. Is this doing anything? There's not a lot of feedback. Okay, there. Oh. When did something sticky get on here? There's some sort of adhesive on this desk that's managed to make its way onto the wrench. I spotted it earlier. I didn't think much of it. Now it's gonna spread everywhere like that plant in Creepshow. Hurry. I'm losing freaking patience. These stupid little things. Is this even on right? Yes, it is. Riveting, right? You can't even see what I'm doing. So you can't even tell if I'm putting it on right or not, can you? So shush up. Wait, what? What is this yellow thing right here? Whatever. Worry about one thing at one time. Unless they can tell me where S5 is. This is still easier than taking apart the old desk. I mean, I had to take out one of the drawers. And I don't know how they did it, but there was a screw that was behind the little bracket thing to where I couldn't get to the front of it. I don't know, the little slidey raily thing. I would have taken that out, but that also had a screw behind a metal bit. It was like a magic trick. Instead of being fun, it's just annoying. Alright, halfway there. Come on. 4 more of these little buggers. There. Oh, having this thing right under my back is not a good feeling. So I gotta wrap this up real fast before I break my back. Give it to me. Give me the wrench, you goofball. Hey, the sun's coming out again. Guess our typical summertime afternoon storm has been canceled. That works out for me. I hate the idea of the power going out right when I'm in the middle of a stream. I don't even know if it's possible to resume a stream after it's been cut off by a power outage. And once again, I'm having trouble telling if it's doing something. There we go. Oh, my back. My back. And working upside down to where I'm reaching up like this is causing me to lose feeling in my hands, too. I'm holding my hands up like this for long periods of time, and all the blood is rushing out of them. Now I'm getting tingly feelings. Oh, that's so much better. Hold on. I almost started screwing this in without even, like, threading it through the thing it's supposed to be holding up. And I got another one of those sticky things stuck to my finger, like some kind of glue booger, a gloober, glooger, whatever. Oh, come on. Literally, screw you. I'm still upset that I can't find S5 anywhere. That was like a really cool thing that I totally forgot about, and now I can't find it. I'm probably going to have to go through all the trash. And hopefully I won't find out that I've accidentally stepped on it. Okay. 6 down. 2 to go. And then we can finally get out from under this coffin. It's going to be so good when I finally plug this thing in and everything lights up. Simple delights for a simple man, you know. I'm still a kid. I like glowy, shiny, light up bits. Last one. There's no fast way to put them in because, again, the piece that I'm putting in naturally gets in the way of me using the Allen wrench. So I can't do the thing I like to do where I just helicopter it around and pop it in super fast. Don't take that out of context. Ow. Whew. All right. Now I can finally grab these things and install them. Come on. Ugh. My patience is thin and your head is fat. Just open up the thing already. Give it to me. I only have time to reach for my trusty rusty envelope opener. There we go. That's what's going to help me with storing my stuff. This was like the first big selling point for me. It wasn't just that it looked cool, so I could finally get the cable management that I always wanted. Where'd the other one go? There's supposed to be two of them. I didn't fish out the other one yet. What? What, did I lose it? This is empty. This is empty. It says M1, but it only points out one M1. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. What? What? Why are they in two separate boxes? Okay, no, they actually are bigger than I thought. I thought you could fit both of them in one box, but that's not actually true. Ow! Oh, that's my bad knee, too. I know what you're thinking. How can you have a bad knee at your age? Well, it's a long story. Maybe some other day, some other stream. It's actually a pretty serious subject that I don't want to breach. We're not here to talk about depressing stuff. And there you go. If I can I push this up so you can see what's underneath? There you go. Now you can see these two things right here. Oh, and I see they put the USB ports right next to them. so that you can just thread them through. That would be really convenient if I could find that piece. P101. Well, it's right over here. For once, the thing I need is right next to my head. Yoink. Yeah. What? Now what? Oh, okay. You take this and you use it to stick this to this. Like that's so over-engineered. Why not just screw it directly in? Why do I need this part? Okay, no. Oh. Oh, man, that actually did hurt. That was not a good one. That was a bad. I've been having headaches there, so I think that just jumps. This is stupid. Okay, let me just do it like this. And then do it like this. And then just slide this in. But not like that. That's stupid. I don't know if this necessarily counts as riveting content, but screw it. I mean, no pun intended. Okay, this is almost done. Oh no, wait, it actually is done. Wait, so what's in these boxes? Oh. Oh. I see. Hey! This is the thing I was looking for. This is S5, but it's in the box marked S10L1. That thing's a pant load. What I was actually looking for was this, the remote. For all the glowy light up bits. And what is this for? This is what the stupid little zip ties are about? What? That doesn't even tell me. Like, look at this. What is that telling you to do? Just zip tie it down somewhere and it just makes it go. And this is just telling you about the acoustic pads. Hey, wait a minute. So this last box is, yes, it's the little pad thingy. I mean, we won't mess with that right now, but oh golly. I just whacked the monitor. But yeah, that was the other thing I liked about this desk is it comes with lots of little bells and whistles. Not just the light up bits or the undercarriage, but it comes with like a little pad. It comes with the acoustic stuff. But now I gotta figure out. See, now I gotta double back and try and figure out how this works. Because I finally found the piece that I was looking for. S5. Oh no! That's what it is. This is L1. I mean, I don't know if you can tell. S5 are the screws that I was supposed to be using. I got turned around. Speaking of turned around, where are those S5? I still haven't found them. Ow! Oh, that's cutting into me. No, stop, please. This, you see this? This is some stupid, it's supposed to be like a keyboard cleaner that I got at Five Below. You know what cleans? Nothing. Think, like, hold on, let me just, I just totally just stepped on a screw. Look at this, you see what's in this? Like, nothing. Nothing, no guts. The most underpowered, underfed vacuum cleaner ever. Where did I put those screws? Come on, this is the finishing touch. Whoa. Oh, I didn't screw in the other side of this. That's why there are so many screws left over. What did I... Where? There's one last little packet of metal candy that's missing. Great. So I finally found the thing I was looking for, but now I can't find the screws to make it go. There's still another box here. What's in here? What? You know what these are? I think these are supposed to be the little gluey tapey bits that you use to put the acoustic pads in place. But we're not going to sweat that. Not now. Maybe not ever. I've had experience with things that you just sort of glue onto your wall. It's a freaking disaster. So this part is this is gonna have to wait. We're not doing that on stream. Empty box, empty box, empty box, empty box, empty box. I just have to put in the last 3 screws and plug this thing in and we'll be done. Some little stuff fell down into my face. Now it's going to be 28 days later. There we go. Helicopter. Do it. Oh man, I hope I really didn't get something metallic in my eye. Great. Now the final question. How the heck do I plug this thing in? So what this great big cable is about? Come on. I hate these little twisty things. I hate not knowing which way you're supposed to untwist them. Alright. Oh no. It doesn't reach. Are you serious? This is the moment of truth and it doesn't freaking reach? What am I gonna do now? I'm gonna have to push this thing over. First, let me pick up all this metal stuff so I don't step on it. This over. So I can scoop this over. So I can scoop this over. It's like that sliding tile puzzle in Onimusha. Let me move the mic one last time. Here it comes, folks. This is the big plugging in the Christmas tree moment. Ooh. You see that, man? All lit up. You can see this part lit up too. Ooh, let me get the remote now. There, now you can see this part right here. Now that's all shiny. Whew. And let's just go ahead and switch to my favorite color. Eventually. Yeah. Check that out. Boom. Nice. That's awesome. You can change the brightness too. Like you can tone it down. Don't want it too blinding. Then there are the different modes. Look at that go nuts. Whoa. Epilepsy warning. Woo! Look at that rainbow. What a way to close out Pride Month, am I right? Okay. And that about does it for today. I mean, I still haven't found the last little packet of metal candy, but you know what? It's okay. I'm not gonna trouble you with that. I'm just gonna have to find that on my own time. Okay, bring the mic over here. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. Next time you see me, this desk is gonna be right over there where it belongs. Gonna have my new battle station set up. And I've got an interesting stream plan for next time. So it's what, June 30th right now. Next stream is gonna be, like I said, next Sunday I'm gonna be out of town, and One Piece is on break anyway, so that works out. Next stream is, we're planning on July 14th. I got something good planned that time. I think I'm going to stream Gunsmith Cats. That's a classic anime that I've been meaning to dig into for a long time. But I kept putting it off and putting it off. But I just found a cool YouTuber who uploaded like a sci-fi broadcast of the series with commercials and everything. So it's also going to be like a retro stream. And that's going to be awesome. So make sure to check that out. And whoa. I was just putting away the sticky tape and it started rolling away on me. It almost fell behind all the shelves I got right here. And you don't want that. It's going to get all sorts of nasty little hairs and dust all over it. But until then, feel free to check out this and other streams that I've done. And if you can, leave a like. Any comments you want to leave those as well. And I'd really appreciate subscriptions, and you can hit the little bell thingy to get notifications. Don't really know why you have to, but I guess YouTube just likes adding extra steps. Any kind of contributions that you can make helps us move further towards monetization. Monetization would be a big step because it means I can invest more in the channel and more towards bigger and better projects that I want to do, like movie reviews, game reviews, other playthroughs, more One Piece content, top 5s, top 10s, tier lists, all that kind of thing. Maybe some collabs in the future. I mean, I got my friend Jaron. He's kind of going through like a thing right now. I won't get into the details. It's not really appropriate, but he's got his own thing going on. But once that's over, I'm hoping that like a collab with him is somewhere down the pipeline, because that's my best friend, and I love to work on some content with him as well. Because he and we love talking, nerdy stuff, games and cartoons and movies and like pro wrestling, all that kind of thing. Man, this is really overexposed. I thought, let me close the blinds. There we go, that's better. There, now I don't look so shiny. Although granted, I am a little shiny. I've broken into a bit of a sweat during this. But collaborative content, One Piece content, gaming content, movie content, lots and lots of other stuff that I have planned for the future. And the more you can help this channel grow and get to where it's going, the sooner we can get to that bigger and better content. So look forward to it. For now, I think that's gonna do it. I can't even end the stream until I find my mouse. My mouse, my keyboard, and my mic have all moved several times during the stream. Here we go. That's gonna do it for now.